Alright everybody, how y'all doing? And welcome back to my channel. I'm here to unbox a microphone that I got off to move and it was delivered in my mailbox September 2nd. Yeah, it's about September 11th, about 2 weeks ago. I've been busy around the house doing things and getting ready to take my life insurance exam. So I'm doing this unboxing on a gaming microphone. That's what they got it listed for, but I'm just go ahead and say a microphone that could be used for your productivity. I'm gonna unbox it now, and I'll be testing this microphone with my MicYusheng mic and see if there's any good quality with the comparison of that there. So let's get into the unboxing. Some of y'all probably saying, Ron, have everything ready. I know, but what can I say? Ron like doing things his way. As long as y'all see what's inside the box, and I'm happy with it. Now, one thing I don't like is that it took a beating in shipping. Yes, it took a very beating. What the seller should have done was put some tape on it so that it won't look raggedy when you open up the box. So I'm gonna make sure nothing in the box, nothing in the bag. So that's good. We can throw the bag away. So now, as she did, she took a massive beating in shipping. So just keep in mind, this came off Temu, and this is what you get when you get packages that is not properly secured in shipping. Alrighty, this is the YanMai microphone. It's RGB. It's the it is the SF666R, as you see right there. The SF666R, it has RGB. So I guess, well, basically when you plug it into your USB port, the RGB is going to be lit up. You're going to go ahead and get your breathe mode, so it's not like something you can control using high-end microphones from high-end manufacturers. This is the YanMai microphone, so it is pretty good, and they have the microphone that is compatible with a whole lot of colors. I'm gonna go ahead and read the specs. You see the specs right there, but I'm gonna read it off to you before I get into the unboxing. Mic unit is a Cadence 9765. Directivity is omnidirectional. Frequency response is 50 hertz by 16 kilohertz. Sensitivity is 38 plus or minus 3 dB. Independence is 2.2 ohms. Operation voltage is your USB DC 5 volt. Now y'all make sure that your USB port on your computer is 5 volts. With the high-end motherboards now, it might be a little higher than that, so just make sure that when you connect this here and check your motherboard USB port that it is 5 volts. And the cord length is 1.35 meters. Okay, I like the presentation of the box, pretty decent. You see the product, you can't go wrong with that. So you see the product, you see everything. Now let's get into the unboxing. I'm very disappointed that the seller didn't do his job perfectly in trying to make sure the product is well protected. Alrighty, what's in the box? User manual. I always say this and I always preach this. Read your manual before operating. Read your manual. What else comes in with it? And I pretty much like it. It has your pop filter already on it. You see your microphone. And the thing I don't like about it already is that the cord is already connected. As you see, the cord is connected to the microphone. So that's not something I don't like. I like my microphones to be micro type or type C type. So, but the length of it is pretty decent. They said that it is right. The length of it is pretty decent. So you get that there. The length of it is pretty decent. Um, it's light. It's light. And if I'm using it, I could probably go ahead on and talk with it Um, it's not bad. It's not bad. And then what else you get with it is the nice stand. At least you get a nice good stand with it, and you connect this up by screwing her in. So that's not bad. If you got room on your desk, or you have a microphone stand that you got connected to your desk, that's pretty good. It goes like this. Then you adjust your pop filter how you wanted to test it. So that's pretty decent. So everything with the product is well spot on. Um, I'm not really mad with it. I like the fact that you can have your microphone handheld. So if you want to go ahead on and do presentations while you're sitting down, and you don't have to be directly close onto the mic, you can have your mic to your face like this. So you can have it to your face, and you're pretty good to go. So now what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to be connecting it up, and I'm going to be using it with my MicYusheng, so I can go ahead on and test the quality of it. Is it good quality? Is it bad quality? Do you got to get rid of it? Do I say it's trash? But right now, the lightness of it, it is light. And one thing I like about it, it is carryable. So let me go ahead on and get that hooked up, and let's go ahead and give it a test run. All right, everybody. As you see, and sorry for the echo because I'm in the corner right now of my house. I'm in the living room. So as you see that right there on that arm, that's my MicYusheng mic, and laying down is the microphone by YanMai. That's how to pronounce his name. YanMai microphone. It's great. You can see the RGB and everything. So what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to be using Meld Studios to do everything, so you can see everything and how everything is. You probably see me now because I'm standing right there in front of my thing. So if you see, well, basically you don't see it because of the way I got my camcorder angled off, it cutting that off. So basically, you see the microphone, everything's going to get done in Meld Studios. And once I get done doing the feedback, I'm going to be closing out using the YanMai microphone. Alright everybody, how y'all doing? And welcome back to my channel. I am now using the MicYusheng USB mini condenser microphone. Yes, I'm using it. I'm also on Meld Studios, which I love the most. The reason why I purchased this microphone from MicYusheng is because I had moved off from Cyber and I was having issues with their microphone when they microphone, the mute button was getting kind of stuck and it wouldn't respond. Also, I moved away from Cyber because they followed me and they picked me up, and I was working on my sponsorship with them, and they unfollowed me. So I moved on from their brand as well as their products. So now I am using the MicYusheng microphone. I've been using this microphone since 2023. I purchased it in June 12th. I did an unboxing of it, and I'll be putting that in the link in the description below. So yes, if you want to watch the video, watch it. This is a great microphone. I've been using it for 2 years now, and I'm planning on building my grandson's setup so where he could go ahead and he has a microphone, etc., if he has to use it, talking to his teachers and etc., while he's doing his school work. So this is the MicYusheng USB mini condenser microphone. Again, this is the MicYusheng USB microphone. All right, everybody, how y'all doing? As you see, I have the YanMai SF 66R RGB gaming microphone. Y'all see it. It's pretty nice. Right now I'm holding it off on my face as you see right now. So it's off of my face. I'll try to hold it to the side. Try to keep it in the camera so you can go ahead and see the microphone. So right now the levels are good. Only thing I don't like about it, it do not have any noise cancellation button like the MicYusheng has. If I have any unwanted background noise, and if you're using OBS or if you're using Mel Studios, you have to activate noise reduction. So you want to pick up all that noise in the background. It does pick that up because when I sit down here and look at my levels are in 30 and 36. So it does picking up a lot of noise. It's just only me and my cat. And there's no noise being made but my computer fans, which are pushing 1300 RPM. But other than that, it is good. It do has a pop filter, so when you connect up everything, it looks like this here. So you won't have too much directional coming on from the microphone. So it does has its own pop filter, which that is a big plus. So enough said. I'm gonna go ahead and listen to it, and then I'll be closing this out using the YanMai SF66R RGB microphone headphones to go ahead on and give y'all that good satisfying feel when ordering this for yourself. Now I did get this off Temu. It is pretty decent. It is lightweight, so it does has an attachment where you can go ahead and attach it to a boom arm. So if you want to use that there as a boom arm, you can, but just keep that in mind. It's not bad. I like that it does come with the accessories, the pop filter, the microphone stand, as well as your little cable, your little stand as well too for a desktop setup. The only thing I don't like about it is that the pop filter is a little heavy, so it might tilt over the microphone. So it's best to go ahead on and connect this here to a boom arm, like I have my MicYusheng, which I took pictures of anyway. But other than that, I will go ahead on and listen to how this sounds, and I will give you my feedback on whether you should purchase it or walk away from it. Okay, viewers, as you see right in front of you, this is my desk. I was listening to the footage, and there's the setup because I figured I'd close everything out using the YanMai SF66R RGB microphone. Now, just like I said, the static colors are on automatically, so everybody love RGB. I'm not taking that away from nobody. RGB is in. I don't mind it, but I'm not a big fan of it. But this is the setup for the closing right here, as you see. I was looking at the footage. Everything is pretty well spot on with it, but I'm gonna go ahead and close it out and give you my opinion on the microphone. All right, everybody, how y'all doing? I am back with my final conclusion on the YanMai SF 666R gaming microphone. Let me correct that, productivity microphone. The reason why I'm saying productivity microphone because it is used for everything you need to use it for to go ahead and get your voice out. Now, with that there's some good and there's some negatives with this. The good thing is that one, you can hear yourself. When I got to watching all the footage using the microphone and talking for like good over 2 minutes, the clarity is there. So I didn't really have to worry about boosting anything or doing anything. Everything was there. I did have the mic level at 85 to 87. I think I left it at 87. I'm not sure, but I left the thing up there so y'all could see what was going on. Other than that, she's good. The thing I do like, because I know everything is RGB, so that big fill it is on static mode. So you go through all your colors, blue, purple, light blue, red, orange, yellow, green. So it goes through those colors automatically. So that's a big thing there. The thing I do also like that it comes with its own pop filter as well as its little stand. You could adjust it to where you want the mic to flow. And two, it does have a piece where you can connect it to a boom arm. So yes, that's a big plus. And I'm using the pop filter right now, so And keep in mind, I don't have any echo pads up, so you might hear me a little echoing in the background. So keep in mind, I'm in an apartment, not a house or a basement where I can go ahead and do what I feel please and cover the echoey background into the mic. Um, the negatives. One thing I noticed that the USB connector is connected to the microphone. It is a nice, good, lengthy 3 to 4 feet cable. So if you want to go ahead on and use it as a standalone mic, like somebody said, you carrying your laptop and you want to go ahead and do a quick presentation right quick using that, then that's good. You can go ahead on and use it doing a quick review with your laptop. You can just sit down in a nice, good area, good scenery that will pop for you. It is not wireless. So that's a big negative right there. It's not wireless. I know a lot of enthusiasts, extreme enthusiasts, like everything to be wireless, so they can go ahead and move around. So you don't have that move around feel with this microphone. It's your regular desktop microphone, and it works clear good for vocal needs. Other one, it is light. Some of y'all like a lot of the heavy stuff. I kind of like the lightweightness of it, so you don't have to have a bulky heavy mic. If you want to hold it in your hand, like if I want to say for this is the SF66R. If I want to hold it in my hand and talk, I could go ahead and do that there without having to sit on the boom arm. So that's a good feeling right there. Um, Another negative, it do not have a noise cancellation button like on my MicYusheng. I'm gonna show you right now. Sorry if I had to come out the camera. My MicYusheng, as you see right there, it has a volume button for the headphone in the back, and it has a noise cancellation button. I could go ahead and turn it off. I could go ahead on and hit it when it's in green. I got noise cancellation on. When it's in red, I turn the mic off. So with this here, once you plug it in, the mic stays on unless you hit the mute button onto your OBS or Mail Studio. Other than that, she's good. Just like I said, I got it connected up. I did take a video of that showed that me having the whole set up perfectly, and she is good to go. That's the only thing issues that I do have about it. It's not Type C connected. Just like I said, the USB is connected to the microphone. It's very lightweight, so that's a good thing. It does have its own stand, have its own pop filter. That's a big plus. The price is very cheap. It is very cheap. So if I sit down here and want to buy a mic, regular price on Temu is $24.99. Let me bring down my screen. It is $24.99, as you see. Let me slide it on over, and it's $24.99. I'm gonna have to move me over a little bit so y'all can go ahead and see everything. It's $24.99 on sale. It is 52% off. It is on sale for $11.99. So if you only tight budget and you don't want to spend 30, 40, 50, 60, or $80 on a microphone, this works. This works for you. But if you want to spend more money, like I said, I can't stop the consumer. Now I'll be putting both microphones in the description below if you want to purchase this. This is a damn good microphone. Just like I said, I had the CyberAcoustic CBL 2005. Only thing about that there is one, the mute button was broken, and two, CyberAcoustic decided to unfollow me as I was working on sponsorship with them. So that's the only two reasons why I don't mess with CyberAcoustic no more. Poor management. With MicYusheng, since I switched over in 2023, using it for 2 years, in June 11th of 2023, which was 2 years ago. That microphone is awesome. Now using the SF66R is a great microphone too. The only thing about me is that I wish it had colors you could choose from. When you connect up the microphone to the USB, you have nice little controller, color control that you could use. And two, if you don't want the RGB, you could go ahead and turn off the microphone. But it does not have neither one of that. So that's the downfall there. It's just pure static RGB once you plug it in. And it goes through its cycle colors of blue, light blue, purple, red, orange, yellow, green. So yes, the microphone is $11.99. I'll be putting that in the description below if you want to use a microphone. Now, just like I said, if you're on a budget, you can do that. If you want to go ahead on and spend 150, $80, $350 on a microphone, that's up to you. Just like I said, I don't believe in productivity setups where everybody gotta go ahead and make it seems like you gotta spend five, six, seven to $20,000 on a nice setup, especially start from the computer and how you set your room up. Other than that, the YanMai SF 66R microphone is a good bargain. It's great to use. I don't have no issues with it. The voice is clear, and I'm sitting off of the mic and I'm looking at it. The needle is up there, so I have no issues with it. I'm at +6 right now, and I got everything balanced out. So right now, the volume is good. The omni feel is great. You can't go wrong with it. So I want to thank y'all for watching. This is a great microphone, and my grandson will be glad to have it for his setup. So later on down the line, if he had to use a microphone, anything like that, I have one for him that he used, and he can continue using on out. Peace.